Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here.
Ricardo Mayorga, willing to fight. And this one has... You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. The right hook misses. I guess showboating is part of their plan. Nice counter shot. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. A perfect counter lands. Beautiful counter shot. That counter shot lands. Well done with that counter shot. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about it.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. And that jab just missed with the left hand. How about that time counter? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Mayorga in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Just the same again. Don't.
Up on me. The fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and
It's about timing. Just stay focused. Don't let him back in.
back into it. Do all your work up.
And there's the bell to start round two. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight, and he's not going to do it. Hold that thought! Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Crawford got hit hard, and down he goes. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into the fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Crawford. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
They believe their fighter
Let him back into this.
And there's the bell to start round 3. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Nice counter shot. Mayorga is hurt. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Just missed with that hook. They exchange punches. He threw a punch and just got countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Let's talk about Mayorga in that last round. Back at it in round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Perfect counter shot. Crawford is dazed. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
Even I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there? Oh, wait a minute. Crawford may be ready to go down. Just 1 punch away from getting the momentum back.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Not sure if I'd be taunting right now. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back.
Time for the 5th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Another scoring shot there. He scores with the counter. Ricardo Mayorga seeing stars right now. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
B-Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That hook was off target. There's a counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful counter punch. These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ricardo Mayorga in that last round. Let's start the sixth. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
El Matador in trouble. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
That
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are right.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
the corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this?
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Ricardo Mayorga is in trouble. How did they not go down?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. No rest for the weary. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Mayorga in that last round. Here comes round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? They missed with the jab. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Good counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Mayorga in that lap. There's the bell to start round 8. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Catch and shoot. You know, as lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning. Hold that thought! Crawford is dazed. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
I need...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you still want to fight.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
We've got to pick things up halfway through the round here. Did you see that? Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Let's see that again.
You're right, Tom. What a shot.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Got to waste time. Get stuck behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again...
Not the best of... Hold it right there! Crawford in trouble. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
Shot from the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout big...
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.